New tonight, the man in charge of a police department under fire is speaking only to our I-team.
Senior investigative reporter Paula Vassan sat down with the new Riverview police chief and asked who's telling the truth in a back and forth over public safety.
The Village of Riverview is a small town of about 2,500 people with what was a 10-person police force until a couple of weeks ago. 7 officers quit all at once.
Why did they leave?
The officers did leave because of the pay, but the mayor was in the process of revisiting the budget to give them a raise.
Interim Chief Tom Tumbrink is speaking with us for the first time about how he's leading the force, one much smaller now.
This must also really put you in a bind.
Absolutely, because we're trying to maintain operations with the department and provide adequate protection to the citizens.
Is there anything that you've learned from this experience, anything that you would do differently to make sure this doesn't happen again?
But the biggest thing is communication. Officers need to speak with their supervisors, and supervisors need to work with the mayor to just communicate properly to make sure that things run more smoothly.
The Village of Riverview's mayor, Mike Cornell, says the mass resignation spotlights some serious internal flaws.
Why do you think so many officers left all at once?
So we have the internal investigations that was going on, and I believe the individuals who are investigating, they certainly understand and know that this is going on.
Investigations, he says, ranged from missing weapons and faulty financial records to community complaints.
That's crazy. That's crazy talk. I mean, if that had really happened, an outside agency should have been called in, whether county police or highway patrol.
Says Dave Reagan, who claims to represent the local labor union. He told the I-team recently that he believes it all stems from a hostile work environment. He said officers also weren't paid for promised increases in pay. They counter it's more than that, so much more that outside agencies have been called in, including St. Louis County Police, the state's auditor's office, the Attorney General's office, and the FBI, as they deal with a crisis they did not expect.
What are you going to do about it?
My job as interim chief of police is to get my officers what they need, support them.
Moving forward, they say the department will be making changes, working toward accreditation for starters, a timely and pricey process to meet higher training standards. They'll be bringing in services to support mental health, and they're focusing on more community events to rebuild trust.
I realize that I'm here for a reason, and I'm serving a higher purpose to keep this community safe.
We're told the police force is in the process of hiring. They could be back to being fully staffed by this week. For the I-team, Paula Vassan, 5 on your side.
If you have a tip for Paula and the 5 on your side I-team, you can leave a voice message at 314-444-5231, or you can email Paula at tips@ksdk.com. All calls and correspondence will be kept confidential.